Hello guys, welcome back to another update. And in the last video, I talked about why I chose tourism as my bachelor course. And I briefly discussed it because I was interested with the culture, traditions, and other languages all around the world. Fun fact, I actually wanted to be a journalist, more in the sense of traveling all around the world and discovering the different cultures there are in Asia, in Africa, Europe, in the Americas. I know there are previous articles and researches about that, but I wanted to make one of my own and discover more and really touch into the heart of their culture and traditions. That is why I am very interested in that kind of line of work, but unfortunately, my mom didn't agree. Anyway, while I'm going to talk about as to why I reached to my decision in taking up tourism and hospitality as my course, I'm going to freshen up because I just arrived in the office and I just washed my face. Now I'm going to put my moisturizer, my sunscreen, and then going to fix a bit of my face. Yeah, life update. It's January 19th, and yeah, life's been good. I don't like to deny that. So it's actually a funny story because initially my mom wanted me to take up nursing course. My dad asked me if I really wanted to take up the nursing course because it's a hard job. And I really look up to all the nurses, nursing students, the resident nurses rather, even my sister who is um, a registered nurse right now. After my dad asked me about if I can do it, like take up nursing, I said, you know what? Never mind. Now I told my mom that I wanted to take up like anything related to journalism, like mass communications, humanities, etc. Because I I have this like research streak in me that whenever I have a question, I always go immediately to Google and ask ask Google about it. Me and Google are friends, and so that was when I discovered my passion in learning the different um, lifestyle in each continent, the different cultures, the different languages, but at the same time, it's like very similar. Like, for example, Spanish and Italian. And then back in my college days, I have this professor, Ms. Louise, that she teach sociology. And there, I was very interested into how society, like how the society influences one's behavior. Um, if it's in a conservative country, there are certain traits that are visible or in the characteristic of an individual, and sometimes it's not really genetic. All of our characteristics are really based in our surrounding environment. Like if you grew up in a high class neighborhood or in a lower class neighborhood and such and stuff like that, I began to be interested in those things. Hence, I didn't um, regret choosing tourism because it actually gave me more knowledge about those certain areas. But the thing is, I don't really like psychology. I more like sociology more than psychology. I don't know why. I just don't really want to explore that kind of field. Although I watch some psychology thrillers, psychology dramas, etc. Now, the story as to why I picked tourism. So I skipped high school, I only uh, I only took up until eighth grade, and then I took an acceleration exam. Then after that, I'm in college rather. I didn't went through the K to 12 program that we have now here in the Philippines. It's not really my first choice. I mentioned that, but like it's not. I didn't have any course to pick. I don't know what I'm going to pick, but I found a drama series. I kind of forgot what kind of drama series is that, but it's actually became popular here in the Philippines during 2016, 2015, around that time. And then it's about a flight attendant and a pilot. I am going through a identity crisis during that time because I'm like, wait a minute, tourism. It explores different cultures around the world. It explores also the languages. Although there are some aspects for hospitality, but my main goal, to be honest, was I'm going to travel if I become a flight attendant or just a regular tourist guide or anything that relates to tourism. And I'm like, this is the best choice that I could ever think of. So yeah, I'm going to pick that. Then I told my mom, and she was quite delighted about that because it wasn't until I realized that my mom worked in the airline industry before. And then before 2010, my mom worked at DFA. So I don't know if it's because I was exposed to foreign travels, etc. Yeah, I think it's very nice to think about that, even though I wasn't able to get my supposed career as a writer. But now I'm doing good doing tourism. That's why I have no regrets. And I think that's a good trait about me is that whenever I make a very hard decision, I really think it through. But you won't see me overthinking in the corner and just like really down or something. But I'm more chill. Like it's in the back of my mind. Like my inner self and my outer self is having a meeting at the back of my mind. Like what are we going to choose? What are we going to choose? But in the end of the day, I never regretted anything. I never regretted taking tourism. I never regretted accelerating. I never regretted many things in my life because every choices I made was my opportunity. Even though I didn't pick it from the start, like for example, I was going to be in this position if I only started years ago or something. I'll be more successful now if I have just picked it years ago. But it's okay because I have my own timeline, I have my own pace, and with my journey, I have no regrets. So yeah, that's why I picked tourism. And also I think it's also influenced as to that I am mixed race and I'm very interested in both cultures. Yeah. So I guess that's it. I'm going to finish freshening up. I hope I'm not rambling. See you guys in the next update. I hope you're sleeping well, eating healthy, and staying pretty or handsome. So, bye bye.